Right, ladies and gentlemen, so before we go any further, I'd like to request all of you to kindly put your mobile phones on an inaudible mode, as we don't need any disturbance while the press meet is going on. Please take your time. Thank you very much. A very good morning to one and all present out here. Greetings of the occasion, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this beautiful day we all have been gathered here for. But this is Nihar Gupta, I'll be the host for today, and we are here on the spirit of gifting with none other than the most celebrated occasion, the most celebrated days for the brand. Welcome to the press meet and project launch for One by MSN. Can we start this morning by getting some great energies to this room? Can we do that? A big thanks to all our media partners who are right here with us. Thank you so much for taking the time out and gracing the occasion with your presence. And all the family members who have showed up, thank you so very much. You have definitely enlightened the whole environment altogether. Well, everybody, before we go any further, let me set the context and shed some light on why we are here. Of course, this press meet is going to be more than giving just the input and knowledge about the project. And I wouldn't like to talk much about it because we do have our leadership team who will be letting you know much more. But apart from that, regardless to say, this is absolutely MSN Realty, one by MSN and one of a kind. Well, the tagline itself says that it's going to be a very unique project and it's going to be absolutely loved by all the people across Hyderabad. Well, apart from that, we got introduced to this project last year in the month of August, and which is absolutely going to be the first ever project by MSN Realty. So thank you so much for all the love, for all the support. You have definitely raised the bars a bit more high when we talk about such a luxurious project to give the vibe of home at the same time when we talk about MSN Realty. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we actually initiate the major part of the time, I'd also like to request the family members to kindly come and join us on to the stage. With a thunderous round of applause, please welcome Dr. MSN Reddy, sir. Followed by Sindhuja Reddy, madam. Followed by Pooja Reddy ji. Followed by Archit Reddy ji. Nikhil Reddy ji. Ravindra Reddy ji, Pratap Reddy ji, Srinivas Reddy ji, Bharat Reddy ji. And yes, now I would like to request Rajeshwari, Soumya, Shanti, Prasanna, Vaishnavi, Shushma Reddy, Vaishnavi, Rajeshwari and Mansa to kindly come and give the bouquet to all of our leaders. Requesting Mrs. Sharma also to kindly come and join us on to the stage, please. Yes, sir, please. Kindly come and join in. The lighting of the lamp is going to happen simultaneously, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we sit right here in the city of Pearls, in the city of Nizams, Hyderabad, and we have a beautiful culture, beautiful tradition to initiate any auspicious day in the God's name. The day of celebration have just begun. This is the most celebrated press meet and project launched by one and only the first ever project won by MSN. I definitely feel very, very honored and privileged to be in a space filled with some of the finest leaders of the brand. Requesting all of you to kindly stay back with us for a quick group picture so that we can cherish every single moment we are spending out here. And now there's a small token of love, token of gesture, token of gratitude from our team. Also, ladies and gentlemen, to know more about the project, as I said, we're going to have our leadership team taking you through the whole addressing. But meanwhile, of course, this is going to take place at Neopolis. So make a mark point in, because that is going to be India's next new landmark, indeed. We would once again love to thank all the family members for taking the time out from their busy schedules, coming down and marking this spectacular gathering with the glory of their presence. And I think that really absolutely shows that individual commitment to a group makes the company work, the organization work, the civilization work, and the family work. With a very, very warm regards. We're absolutely all set to do the proceedings. Requesting all of you to kindly sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the day. It's going to be a very interactive session, and keep ready with the questions too. Thank you. Yes, sir, please. Well, of course, as we all know that a leader is absolutely someone who knows the way, who shows the way, and who goes the way. We have one such leader with us. Thank you very much. Well, everyone, as you all are very, very excited to know about the project, Now, I would like to request Dr. MSN Reddy, sir, founder, chairman, MD of MSN Group, to kindly do the proceedings. And thank you so much to all the family members. We all can take our seats. Also, we are going to open for question and answers in the end of the event. So meanwhile, let's listen to the address and get a note of it. Over to you, sir.
Wellness has never just been about a science. It is about the way we live, the spaces we inhabit. Yeah, at MSN, wellness never just has been a science. It has been the way we live, the spaces we inhabit, and the futures we build. Our company strives to make strides towards making lives easier. So far, we have accomplished the through pharma business, who are continue to deliver excellence through the boon of science. It has always been our motive to give you the best lifestyle experience through everything what we do. After decades of touching lives through the healing power of science, it was only natural that we asked ourselves, how else can we elevate the human experience? The answer brought us here is MSN Reality. We believe that intrinsic wellness comes from several extrinsic factors, a huge part of which is your residence. MSN Reality was launched in August 2024, and it operates on one basic principle: crafting better spaces. We seek to bring you homes that are more than just spaces. We bring your homes that are a window for your lifestyle. With the unveiling of MSN by One in Neopolis, we welcome you to the future of Lux Living, one expensive residence that are located near New Hyderabad. We know that homes is only complete when there is a right balance of the spirit, body and mind. This is the way the residences in our 5 towers are not confined by space. These houses are huge and boundless for those who likes to live unrestricted. The yacht-shaped clubhouse, along with the sky park and podium-level amenities, makes our home the address of indulgence. With One by MSN, we are not just unveiling homes, we are unveiling one of a kind era, an era where luxury meets purpose and lifestyle meet legacy. Thank you for joining us at the start of this exciting journey. Thank you for being part of our flagship project's launch, and we look forward to seeing you as part of continued success of MSN Reality. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Can you please stay back, sir, for a moment? Yes. सबसे request करना चाहेंगे, yes, to stay back. But that was a great pack of knowledge.
Thank you.
Each and everybody is very, very excited. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do something which is very, very picky to us. Can we get the remote, please? Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to present the miniature model display. So let's get ready. In next couple of seconds, you're going to witness it. And I'd like to request none other than the founder, chairman, and MD of MSN Group to kindly do the needful. Yes, sir, please, onto the screens. Ladies and gentlemen, we are presenting the star project of the year. Please put your hands together for the miniature model display. Well, as we say, good things take time. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and get ready. You are about to witness the most celebrated project, which is absolutely all set to sail to indulgence. Presenting, ladies and gentlemen, the miniature model display of the project, the highlight of the day. And with this, of course, the man himself. So, could you please join us right near the model? Yes. This is going to be the dream project, after all, being the first one as we have launched. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the grand launch for One by MSN. I would rather call it as or refer to it as the man with the beauty. Everyone, let's stay tuned for a dream come true. And here, as we say, MSN Realty, crafting better spaces. You're going to be leading, learning, knowing a lot more about the project in the next couple of minutes. And now with this, I'd like to request all the family members to kindly join us with Dr. Reddy to kindly open the brochures. Yes? Can we have all the family members to kindly come and join us on stage? Sindhuja ma'am, Pooja ma'am, Achyut Reddy ji, Nikhil Reddy ji, Ravinder Reddy ji, Pratap Reddy ji, Srinivas Reddy ji, Bharat Reddy ji. All of you, please. And requesting the team to kindly hand over the brochures to all the family members. Can we all align in one line, and we shall open the brochure at one time. And this is the most awaited moment, everyone. Because this brochure is going to have absolutely A to Z about the dream project. One by MSN. And now with this, everybody, let us take a moment to introduce you all to the brochure. We would also like to request to first showcase the front, and then we can open the first page. The logo is absolutely spectacular. Definitely a lot of significance for the reference, everyone. Yes, let us show the logo. Everybody, a big round of applause. We take a moment to introduce you all to the dream project, one of a kind, One by MSN. And now requesting all our leaders to kindly open the first page, the project. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, can you believe it? This is absolutely spectacular. Yes, As we say, crafting better spaces. The brochure is huge, it's big, and it's fantastic at the same time. And as we're talking about going to the first ultra luxury residential project won by MSN, the vibe is all set. The bars are set higher. And there we go with the beauty, everyone. I think a round of applause for two. Come on, everybody. Let's be louder. The team is all set to rock. And to make it a super duper hit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to all our leaders. Well, everyone, of course, we would also like to introduce you all to the website, which is going to go live. So sit back, relax, and watch out for more. Also requesting Dr. MSN Reddy sir to kindly stay back, and all the family members, thank you so much again for joining. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, about the website is going to be www.msnrealty.com/projects. And now, as you're all set to move to the walkthrough AV of the project, I request Reddy sir to kindly once again use the remote and button and introduce us to the walkthrough AV. So now the highlight, the high impact video showcasing the lifestyle, the architecture and the USPs of the project. In next 3 seconds, let's get ready to witness it in 3, 2, and 1. So, everybody, the countdown have just begun. Let's now get ready for the showcase of the dream project. In 3, 2, and 1, we are presenting right in front of you, MSN Realty, crafting better spaces. Ladies and gentlemen, this is One by MSN. Well, I can see all the eye gazing onto the screens, and what we have to deliver is absolutely luxurious and once in a lifetime opportunity to grab. Well, without further ado, there is somebody who's very special to us, who have flown the skies to be a part of this event. I'd like to request Mr. Anuj Tewatia, the Partner Design Forum International, all the way from New Delhi, to kindly come and join us onto the podium side. And of course, that is going to take you through the project highlights and much more. On that note, the stage, mic, and audience is all yours, sir. Over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Anuj Tewatia. I am architect, director in DFI Architects. We have offices in Delhi, Chennai, and Hyderabad. You know, you have seen the magnificent design which was displayed here. I mean, we have been part of the journey, of the design journey, but still it was so accelerating that, you know, we really felt very energized. I am with our design director, Smriti Bhatnagar. She is also with us. We've been through the journey of this entire design. You know, 18 months back, we met MSN team and MSN Reddy sir. They were venturing into real estate. So, I am going to take you through the journey of this design through an eye of an architect. Okay? We'll initiate. You know, when we came here 18 months back, first meeting with the MSN team, we came here with a blank space in our mind, because what we feel is, great designs, every great design begins with the listening. And when we first stepped into the plot number 1 in Neopolis, overlooking the calm of the Osman Sagar, we knew that this wasn't just a land, it was legacy. The setting whispered something rare, and it was our job to shape that into form. The client didn't ask for the buildings. They asked for a new benchmark in luxury. Apartments that feel like private sanctuaries in the sky. Our brief from MSN wasn't a checklist, rather it was a challenge. The challenge was to create ultra-luxury 4 BHK homes between 5,000 and 7,500 square feet, all with lake view. Designed for a clientele that has seen the world and now expects nothing less than the perfection at home. It wasn't about how tall or how many. It was how meaningful luxury. You know, in real estate, luxury has been overused. I mean, everybody with the couple of amenities putting together in a brochure, they come in a real estate calling it as a luxury product. You know, by definition, luxury is exclusive access to experience, emotions, stature, and materials. Luxury is no longer about rampant materialism or getting that new thing to display. I mean, going to the shopping spree and buying expensive Rolex or cars or watches or jewelry. Rather, it is enjoyment and experience that money can buy. It is that experience that is the luxury. In this evolved mindset, luxury is not what you own. Rather, it is how you live. Luxury is freedom. Freedom is comfort. Freedom to experience the new, to touch, to taste, to feel, to be worry-free. In Indian real estate, we often think that luxury means bigger rooms. Everybody is doing that. But to us, true luxury doesn't start with just a square footage. It's not just about expanding spaces, but about enriching life within those expanded spaces. We envisioned home where every square foot is purposeful, where light becomes a material and volume becomes a feeling, where others see a floor plan and we see the canvas of a life waiting to be painted. The very first sketch was not of a building when we started design. It was a motion, a bird in the mid-flight. It was something not just for the beauty, but for what it represents. The freedom, grace, aspiration, harmony with the wind. We wanted to capture that movement of a free bird, the experience of that, luxury of flying. That is something we call it luxury. We weren't designing mass, we were shaping that movement. We started from the wings and translated to the built form, where the shape of flying bird symbolizes freedom, aspiration, and dynamism, and that got captured into the buildings. The curves at the top of the tower mimic wings stretching outward. Terraces sweep like feathers. The form aren't static, they rise above the ground, inspired by a bird in the flight. Our towers belong to their environment. They rise gently from the land. They open themselves to the lake. They don't dominate, they dance. This is how we integrated architecture with air. We integrated architecture with nature. We integrated architecture with that context. We integrated architecture with that new form of luxury, rather new definition of luxury, which is experience. It's not buying Rolex. It is not bigger spaces. It is something which you experience when you are there. We wanted to capture that emotion, that poetry in this condominium, One by MSN. When we designed the amenities at One by MSN, we began with people.
Hello? Yeah.
We can start again.
Yeah.
Okay. When we designed the amenities at One by MSN, we began with people.
From toddlers to grandparents, from busy professionals to creatives working from home, we mapped every age group, every lifestyle, and every rhythm of modern urban living. What emerged was a tapestry of spaces, not just amenities, but experiences. The 5 realms of experiences is that what we created.
The very first realm is care and conveniences, because elegance is also about effortlessness. Behind every grand design are the quiet comforts that make life smoother. We looked at individuals' needs of residents and embedded solutions into the very layout of the property. Right, the very first interaction with the design, with the built form, is when you step down after parking your car at the exclusive drop-offs in the basement. This is the very first experience. Bigger car parking spaces for effortlessly parking luxury cars. 40 feet wide, 2-way ramp for easy maneuvering between the basement levels.
Basement with truck movements. Whether you are moving into the new apartment or buying new furniture, you need that space so that the furniture, the trucks can come inside the campus and go through the service lift to the top.
Convenience stores, pharmacy,
ATM, laundrettes, pet zones, clinics, emergency rooms, everything was there.
The second realm, which we realized, which we categorized, wellness and rejuvenation, because true luxury restores you. At One by MSN, wellness is not just a corner in a clubhouse. It is philosophy that runs throughout the campus. Starting from the heated indoor pool for year-round comfort, being rejuvenated, the large gym which interacts with nature around you. You are part of that campus, you're part of the nature. Early mornings, it starts with the panoramic views at the rooftop gym, where the workouts does not become just a workout, it becomes like a rituals. fresh, sun-kissed mornings with yoga in the open-air zone, where you breathe that fresh air 200 meters above the ground level. You feel like a bird there. Spa, sauna and salon designed as urban sanctuaries, reflexology path and Zen garden built for quiet restoration. To stimulate your gray cells, the library with the sun entering into your library. Third realm is the celebration community, because the best homes know how to host. How to host parties. We believe the luxury is amplified when it is shared. We believe that we have to create settings that invite connections, spaces that transform everyday moment into the lasting memories. For that, a grand, opulent ballroom to the sunroof, to the, at the rooftop, to enjoy the IPL parties at the rooftop open-air theater, and the outdoor, the sky decks to host your parties there. At every ground level, the amenities where you enjoy being with your people. The swimming pool where the deck and the pool, the hard and the wet and the dry spaces interact with each other. Then play and performance, because joy doesn't belong to only the children's. Life needs play. It is how we connect, we express, we discover, we rediscover lightness. Our amenities strategy reimagines recreation for all ages with delight and dynamism at the center. For the toddlers, where they come, we start, they explore the beginning of the life. For the teens, enjoying that, the being with the friends, with the gang rather, to enjoy the pool, to enjoy the digital games, video games, bowling alleys, and being soaked with the colors. The squash for the people who want to be energized. Badminton, indoor badminton is legacy of Hyderabad. We've been living with that. This is what we have to celebrate, and we are celebrating that in One by MSN. To smell that moist earth. बारिश में गीली मिट्टी की सौंधी खुशबू is what I feel that. Want to feel that? It is the pottery in the One by MSN. Or stretch with the music at the dance floor. If you don't want to stretch, don't stretch. Be a couch potato and enjoy the music. That's also there. Then work and focus, designing spaces for the way we work now. It is no longer just the offices. The boundaries between the home and work has forever shifted. At One by MSN, we embrace this change, not with compromise, but with more clarity. Sound insulated working pods for quiet focus. Meeting rooms, you don't have to go to office. Your office is there. You just have to be there, plug in, and start your work. For clients and call sessions, flexible co-working lounges that feel more like cafes, more inspiring you to work, to take the decisions, to coordinate with people.
Each tower has its own curated stilt level amenity palette, so that the residents are never far from what they need. Every tower has a different theme at the stilt level. Tower 1 is the artistic social core. It contains the art studio, hobby studio, dance studio, pottery, and all that. Tower 2, whereas, is the active, everyday needs of the society with convenience stores, ATM, squash courts. It also has a golf simulator and art gallery. Tower 3 is the wellness haven with an indoor swimming pool, a senior citizen lounge, coffee nooks, and chess zones. Tower 4 is the family playground. It has something for every age, every profession. It's all about youthful joy at every age. It has bowling alleys, paintball, mini theater, an arcade, foosball, a creche, a learning center, a science lab, and a business center, where home becomes a playground. The fifth tower is the everyday anchor with emergency room, clinic, pharmacy, library, and poker room. We crafted it layer by layer, choice by choice. We created something one can truly connect with. There are triple height entrance lobby for every tower to create the grandeur of a hotel when you are entering to your residence.
I feel the very first impression to you, to the people who are visiting you, is the entrance foyer at the bottom of the tower, where it's the opulence, it's the grandeur. For each tower, you enter as if you feel like the king there. The clubhouse, heart of one by MSN. This was designed, this took a lot of time to design. I mean, Mr. Sharma made us to really dream of something which has never been done. You know, we imagine the club not just as a fixed structure, but as a vessel. A luxury yacht docked at the center of the site. This was how we initiated, right from the wings of the bird to the yacht, the luxury of the yacht. It holds leisure, wellness, celebration, and pause, all within a sculpted gliding form. From every floor, you feel the openness of a deck. From every angle, it invites movement, mood, and meaning. And at the rooftop, it's not the end of the building. Rather, it's a park in the sky. Traditionally, the rooftop is where building ends, but here, we saw it as a place where the life begins anew, closer to the sky, 200 meters above the ground level, freer from noise and more connected to nature. The Sky Park was never an afterthought. It was the pinnacle, literally and conceptually both. In a vertical world, this is our ground floor of connection, reclaimed, redefined, sun-kissed mornings, jogging early in the morning, in air, about a kilometer of jog you can do at the skywalk. Parties, the party decks in air, and the next morning, starting from yoga till the evening blue water with the infinity pool, viewing, connecting you to the Osman Sagar, designing for the life within, inside the apartment. How from outside you experience that, the luxury. Now, what is there inside the apartment? While the tower makes the skyline, it's the apartment that makes your home. What is that home? We approach the plan not as a set of dimensions, but as a series of transitions from formal to personal, from social to private, from stillness to celebration.
The first difference that we had in the layout is an outhouse. Nobody thinks of an outhouse in apartment living. Here we have a guest room outside your apartment.
Go in the previous, before entering into the apartment, your private zone, which is buffer between the lift and your apartment, is the zone which you can redefine as your entrance lobby.
Then we designed each apartment with two parallel souls, public and private. We start with the formal zone, then we go to a casual, and then we go to the private zone of the bedrooms.
When you are, hosting your visitors, the taste which you communicate to the visitor, that is what is defined here. The living area, the interaction with nature, the buffet, the food, the outdoors, laid back Sunday afternoon, you are sitting in your deck with yourself. This is the place where in the apartment you be with yourself, oneness. Or watching Netflix, something which my kids, they enjoy that. And we call it master room. Actually, the territory belongs to the lady of the house. This is the volume, the style that reflects here. And the vanity, the lady, the queen's corner, and the You know, bedrooms does not have just a small window or a framed window. The corner has been taken away. The vision, because you are in the condominium, you are in the tower, you are in the air, you have to interact with that sky. So corners have been vanished to give you that you are actually feel like the bird in this bedroom. At One by MSN, we haven't just shaped apartments, we offered spaces for stories and for celebrations. Each home is crafted not for show, but it is for life. It's not just about living well, it's about living fully. And that to us is the highest form of design. One by MSN. Thank you very much. This was my story. Hope we are committed now with the MSN team to bring this story on the ground, and we have initiated that. And Mr. Sharma and the MSN construction team, we are going to create that into reality very soon. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, sir. But of course, I would like to request you to kindly stay back with us. And can you please have Dr. MSN Reddy, sir, as well, to kindly come and join us onto the stage. I must say, people were not just seeing the PPT, but they were feeling the PPT. And the presentation was absolutely spectacular. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to open for the media to take the questions. So kindly feel free if you have any queries, any questions in regards with the project. So yes, all the press people, once again, I would love to thank all of you. Make sure to create the buzz, and indeed, other than that, the brand, the quality is absolutely trustworthy. We have already been in market since ages, and getting in real estate is going to be one of the most phenomenal steps to look forward to. All right, so media, and we open the stage for the questions.
Sir, when will the deliveries begin, sir?
Delivery, no, I think we have given the 5-year commitment, 5 years. By 2030, no, we want to complete the entire project and hand over to the customers.
Sir, what is the price range of the apartments, sir? Starts from?
Price range at this. Okay. See, at this moment, to know with the launch price, we are giving 11,000 plus. The before launch was slightly different, but the launch time now we are offering for 11,000 plus. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, also with this, sir, I would like to thank you. Thank you so very much for joining us and gracing the occasion with your presence. A big thanks to Dr. Reddy. And now, everybody, as we are trying our level best to save time, if you have any questions, kindly feel free to ask personally. It's going to be more like a one-on-one. So, with this, we have come to an end.